And yes, I think okay, so I think we can start, guys. So as you all know, in this session we are going to see MERN stack. So okay, fine. So let it be. So this is how this stack is working actually here. Okay, so now we will see about how we can able to do these things perfectly, and we will see about how to create all these things one by one actually. And one more thing, for the MongoDB I am going to use the Mongo cloud, so it is not like we are going to use it in local. So we are going to use the MongoDB which is in the cloud, and which is free to use actually here. We don't need to pay any price or something. Up to 500 MB or something we can able to use it for free. So that is the stack that we are going to use it now actually here. Okay, fine. So let me go to the application. As I told earlier, so all this stack is based on the JavaScript. So we need to go with the NODEJS actually here. Okay, so what is the basic software that we need in order to implement this MERN stack is, one thing is NODEJS actually here. Okay, so NODEJS is the important software that we need to install in our system actually here. So if you have this node, it's fine. Otherwise you can just go to the NODEJS download. If those who are not having the NODEJS, you can just go into this system and you can download the NODEJS in your system actually here. Okay, so according to your OS, as I'm using a Mac OS, this will be the process. That's fine. Okay, so now as you can see here, immediately the file will be added actually here. Okay, so can you see this one? This difference is added once after I have installed actually here. Okay, so before that this library will not be available. Be connecting from the front end to the back end, which means whenever you want to get the data from server, then we need to use get. Whenever you want to receive some data from the front end, then you need to go for post. Whenever you want to update any data, like you want to update the name or you want to update some mobile number, that time you have to go for the put. Whenever you want to delete some records, we can go for delete actually here. Okay, so this is the 4 major methods that are available in the REST API. This is available in all the languages. This is not only for Node or something. If you go for any other languages, this is kind of standard between the front end and back end. Front end can be anything, back end can be anything, but these 4 methods are common thing while implementing the REST APIs actually here. So get is nothing but, okay, let me explain it clearly, because this would be useful when you are developing a REST APIs. So get means you are developing a REST API which will return the data. Okay, return the data to the front end. Okay, what type of data? For example, user list. Okay, you want to send the user list. That time you can go for get. Or you want to send the payment report. You can say, yeah, we can say report. It may be any report, maybe payment report or history or whatever it may be. Then we can go for get actually here. Okay, so we can say list of data. Generically we can say list of data. So whenever you want to send a list of data from the server, then you have to use only the get actually here. Okay, so the tag actually, as I told you, this is just a optional, correct? As it is optional, still we can able to, we don't need to type this one. If you are not typing this one, you don't know what is the status of your application. Okay, it just blinking the cursor, so we don't know whether the application is running any REST API client. So I'm using a Thunder client. If you go with any REST API client, there's a lot of clients are available in the market. So fine. So now, okay, so here once you create the account, right here, click on the connect. Here this one I am expecting actually. So once you create everything, you can see this connect button, right? Click on the connect. You can see this window will come actually here. In this model, you can see there is an option called compass. Okay, click on this compass. You can see this is the output, right? This is your URL actually here. Okay, so here you can see this username, this driver actually here. So you can install a number of drivers which is available in the market. So I am telling a Express MongoDB. Okay, Express MongoDB. So you can see, so npm install MongoDB. This we have to install in our application. Then you can see here we have to give the URL. The same thing. You need the URL. Then URL, everything will be connected actually here. Okay, so let me do this step actually here. First of all I need to install this library. Copy this command. Go to your application. Shut down this one. Let me give this one npm install MongoDB. As you can see here. Okay, this also issued. React request from React application. Without this one, if you try to accept the React application, it will throw the cross origin error. That's what I mentioned, cross origin. Okay, so again we will come to this place to connect React with this application. Now close this one actually here. So let me create one more folder called React. Okay, So now let me create one more compiler, sorry, one more terminal. There's another one more terminal running for Express project. This is another terminal I'm using to React application. Okay, here I'm just creating a npx create hyphen react hyphen app. Okay, so here just call the API. You can see other node data also getting loaded actually here. So now I created a data here, and by calling this one it will be refreshed actually. Maybe let me try one more time also. So let me try like new user at gmail.com, password new user. Okay, click on this one, the user will be created. I think we need to show that a response actually here. Now click on this one. Can you see this one, right? New user is coming from. So all these things are directly connected to the MongoDB cloud. It's not, I'm not storing anything in local or something. So whatever I'm using, right, by clicking this one, it will call the Express to the MongoDB cloud. When I am clicking on the seeing the user list, it goes to the Express API, then it calls the MongoDB cloud, then it is just printing the data actually here. So all these things is kind of entire stack, front end, back end, and then cloud actually here. Okay, yes, any queries guys before implementing the delete actually here? Now I want to implement the delete actually. Yes, any queries? I think one person is asking like why we need to convert into the string, that I will tell you. Yes. Yeah, any other queries from anybody? Convert into the object actually here, correct, right? So here so the reason why we need to convert this one is, as you can see here, the line number 7, this is a JavaScript object. Okay, this JavaScript object can be understandable only by the JavaScript, not by the any other languages. Moreover, this data whatever you are using, right, this variable is available only in the browser. Now I want to share the data to the like another server which is going through the network. So in the network, if you are sharing this into the JavaScript object, it will not understandable as we are using this one. So we are converting into the string, because string means, okay, fine, let me go for another thing here. Okay, now we just created the user, as well as we just list the user also. Now we will implement the delete the user. Again, this deleting is not just from the UI, it has to be deleted from the DB also, actual DB, which means it has to go to the Expressjs. From Express it goes to the DB also. So what we need to do, we need to go to the user list actually here. Okay, so in this user list I am going to add a one delete button. So we can say like button. Okay, so let me check like whether any delete HTML icon is there, because instead of text it will be used delete HTML. Yeah, okay, super, it is working fine actually. So now whenever I am clicking on this button, right, it has to pass this ID. Based on this ID, my Express will be deleted actually here. Okay, so fine. So okay, now I don't want to print this ID. Let me remove this one, refresh it. Yeah, now you can see here this is fine. These two records is not having anything, so it's something like this actually here. Fine. So now I can say span also, right? Because I want to make this into 2 lines. So what I need to do, I want to do some div actually here. I am doing some CSS to make this looks good in the same line. Style. We are trying to connect to the Express application, as you can see here. We did the create user and creating the user, and we creating the user list, and we did the app.js, which is did everything, and the main thing is called Expressjs, which has done everything actually here. But now okay, let me type one more time. Call the API. Yeah, now the URL is something like this. Click on this one. After filtering, I didn't send the response. Okay, let user equal to something like this. I need to pass this response. Okay, everything is fine, but I didn't send the response, so it's throwing the error. It's not throwing the error also, it just stopped this one. Okay, let me refresh it. Let me type, click this one. Okay, let me remove everything. You can see all the users. Yeah, it came. Now let me type A, click on this one. Yeah, you can see here only one guy is coming. Okay, let me type like B, it will say no.